Hey guys, it's Dave Santarelli here. I just wanted to make this quick little video for you guys today. I'll let you know that, we had an incredible day trading today. We closed out of a NVIDIA trade that was up over $27,000 today. We picked up those shares yesterday, sold them today, and we made a few other trades there that were really great as well. But I wanted to make this video because there's a lot of things coming out of the newswire right now from Bloomberg, Thomson Reuters, that I wanted you guys to be aware of, because like when you watch the news and everything, they honestly have no idea what the hell they're telling you. And they go on the government website and they're just basically, here's what's the government's telling us, A, B, C, D. But here's the reality. Yes, you interpret that data and you also look at the general economy. There's leading indicators and there's lagging economic indicators. And you have to put all those together and see where the shape of the economy and the health of the economy is at. So right now, Stellantis, they just announced major layoffs. TikTok just came out. They announced some major layoffs. Ford was a big breaking one today. Right before closing bell, they came on and they announced that they're dropping 8,000 jobs. 8,000 layoffs coming to Ford there. Asurion, which is Nashville's largest private sector job right there. How much did they say? About 300 jobs are being cut from Asurion there in Nashville, Tennessee. Lyft is dropping 60 corporate employees there. Neobank is starting to have some job cuts there. And then Vimeo announced that they're laying off hundreds. Yes, they have 1,200 employees right around there, and they're laying off about a couple of hundred employees. And now what you also have to do, you're taking those layoffs and now you're adding it here to your leading economic indicators, which are like your new housing starts and everything. And new home sale fell to a 9-month low. That data just came out there. So when you're putting that together with all these layoffs and everything, you're seeing that construction spending is going down there as well. New housing permits, which is a leading economic indicator. Because if you think about it here, a construction worker, this is how leading economic indicators and stuff like this works. So if you think about it, all these construction companies, they have to go get permits to build, right? So they have to make those permits with the government. So economists and analysts were able to look at those numbers every single month and saying, okay, here's how much new construction starts there are, how many people are building new homes in a general area, large city, or a particular region of the country. You're taking that information and you're saying, okay, this is what's average, and now if you're starting to see a big drop in that housing start, well, that means the demand for housing is dropping. And when you're taking that leading economic indicator there, and then you're topping that off with all these layoffs that are happening right now, you can see that we're clearly going into recession. And recession is clearly defined by 2 drops of GDP. So the first one, Q1, we had a drop in GDP of about 2.7%, and now Q2 is going to be coming out, and if that is less than that they were expecting, another drop, that's going to be technically considered a recession there. So we can already plan for this, because we already know by looking at all these numbers coming in, looking at all these layoffs, if companies are doing all these massive layoffs here, obviously they're not bringing in the revenue or income there to support all of these payrolls. So you have to look at that, and then on Thursdays when 8:30 in the morning comes up, and you get those unemployment numbers, the new claims. So obviously when you file an unemployment claim, you go to the government, you file your claim. That's considered a new claim, and again, we're able to track this information and use this data to help us see the general health of the economy. So now when you get that information now, and you're saying, okay, unemployment claims are higher than expected because of all these layoffs, and now you're starting to see unemployment claims higher, and then guess what? They also release continued claims. So how many people that are on unemployment are continuing to receive benefits on a weekly basis? So, that tracks that number there as well. And basically, from all that we're seeing here, we're continuing to see a drop in housing, and that's going to sustain here for a while, especially going into the fall. So my big thing here is I wanted to let you guys know, I'm not licensed to tell you guys what to do with your own assets, your own funds, but I'm telling you from my point of view here, everything I'm seeing coming in here, it is not a time to make a big purchase. It is not a time to it is not a time to really start spending or splurging on things. There's massive layoffs that are happening right now. They're going to be continuing to happen, and we're also seeing these leading economic indicators that are coming in, and they're missing expectations here. And tomorrow is Thursday, 8:30 a.m. We have the unemployment numbers and the continued claims coming out at 8:30. So we'll see how those numbers are. If we have a miss on that, you're going to see the markets drop. And the reason why you're seeing all these people say, wow, Dave, look at all the money we're able to make on these day trades, on these swing trades here, it's because we're able to look at this information, take this data, and trade off of that. And with having access to information like the Bloomberg terminal, Thomson Reuters, Benzinga, you're able to take all this information there and really help yourself become a better trader. You're hearing the news happen before you hear it on mainstream media. That's how I always post the news, before you hear it anywhere else, because that Bloomberg terminal right there, that costs $26,000 per month or per year. So $26,000 per year for that. And then all these other services, Thomson Reuters there, that one right there is $2,000 a month alone. So that's $24,000 a year for Thomson Reuters Newswire. And, and that's how these news companies get all their information. They take these news wires from Bloomberg Terminal, Thomson Reuters, and they take that and then they develop their stories with that. That's the Newswire, the AP Newswire. And if you want to start your own news business, that's all you need access to. That's how Michael Bloomberg became a billionaire, That's how Michael Bloomberg became a billionaire there, is from developing that newswire and selling it to, everyone that could make money off that information. And that's what they say. If you got money, you make money. If you got 26 grand a year to spend on Bloomberg Terminal, great, you could do that, and you could hear the news before you hear it on the main news, and you can trade off that information and make a ton of money. But that's why it's for the elite, the hedge funds, institutional funds. They're the ones that usually use the Bloomberg terminal. But anyway, getting back to it. Tomorrow, the unemployment claims, continued claims are coming out. Make sure you guys watch that. From all the information that we're seeing come out here, it looks like we're continuing to see a drop in the economy here. So we might see another pullback in the market, especially going into the fall. I think we're going to see consumer spending go down here for the holiday season as well. So I think we're going to see retail have some misses here in their Q3 and Q4 earnings that'll be coming up later this year. And we'll see what happens here. But from the leading economic indicators, the lagging economic indicators here, everything's pointing to the economy continuing to retrace and pull back here. So my big thing here was I wanted to just let you guys know what I'm seeing, because I know a lot of you guys come to me for your news and information and want to know what's going on with the economy. I just want to let you know things are heating up here, and things are starting to pull back, and especially too with the virus there too. That's picking up more deaths than before as well. So, and going into the fall, that's usually when that gets worse there. So, we might see a sector rotation back into the biopharmaceutical companies and sectors once we go into, I'm thinking like late August, early September there. That's when I might see that rotation, and we might start trading that sector once again. But we'll see what happens tomorrow at 8:30. And like I said, I just wanted to make this quick video to give you guys an update. Just got up. I took a nap afterwards. I was tired. I was up all night last night, and took a nap afterwards here. So I'm just waking up now from that, and going to do a little bit of research and find out what we could be looking for the trading day tomorrow. So I hope everyone has a great night. Stay safe. God bless. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good night.